Why has it been so difficult for Asian countries to compete on the World Cup stage?
That's like a multi-level, multi-tiered type of question, because you could take so many angles. I think the one that comes to mind first is honestly just the lack of movement from Asian leagues to European leagues. Obviously, there's a connection. You see a lot of Japanese players go to the Bundesliga, right? I think that's probably the biggest connection, honestly. But other than that, man, you really don't see any other type of like, you could say migration movements like you do from like Africa or South America. Honestly, even North America, you just don't see that same level of movement from players from Asian leagues to European leagues, man. And I think that's probably the biggest reason, because when it comes down to how good is your international team, obviously it comes down to the experience of your best players. And if the experience of your best players just playing in the local league, they can only get so good. And I think that's obviously what's going to just cap out a lot of these Asian countries.
Yeah, man, it's just we haven't seen that like Asian team make a deep run in the World Cup recently. I know that we've had certain circumstances, but recently, like in the last 3 World Cups, there hasn't been that Asian team that just, you know, really surprises the people watching the tournament and goes on like a magical run. Yeah. My question is, will it happen anytime soon? The way it's looking, do we think that in this World Cup that an Asian team will surprise by any chance?
Yeah, the thing is, there are good teams. We saw Iran kind of go off in 2018 with an excellent defensive displays against pretty much every team that they faced. And they faced some good teams in Spain and Portugal, and they were able to completely hold their own. But again, they were still lacking a little bit of something, and that was, you know, creativity or ruthlessness in front of goal. And that's kind of what I'm getting at. If you don't have a player that, you know, plays in the Prem, that plays in Italy, that plays in Spain, and, you know, performs at a high level, you're going to be missing something. Whether that's up front offensively or at the back defensively, you're going to be lacking something. So, you know, you could say Iran, I think this year is going to have a good team. But I think it'll be kind of a similar thing. They're going to be lacking something. And look at Saudi Arabia, dominating in their region, dominating their group. But do they have what it takes to go on a magical run like you said, man? I don't know. They have good players. All of them play in the domestic league in Saudi Arabia, which, you know, relatively speaking, is a great league in Asia. It's a great league. But it's just nothing compared to the Premier League, Serie A, even League One in France. It's just, you can't really compare them, and it's what's going to stunt these teams from doing anything great. The thing is, I think they can entertain. I think Saudi Arabia is going to be fun to watch, but can they get past the round of 16 or even close to that, man?
Dude,
I don't know.
I think that the more I think about it, the more I realize that Asian teams got fucked with the groups they got put in. Most of them don't even have a shot because of the group. Yeah. Like before the tournament even starts, man. Yeah. Isn't Japan with Germany and Spain?
Yeah.
You have Australia with France and Denmark and Tunisia. South Korea is in the tough group with Uruguay and Portugal.
No, yeah.
And then,
Saudi Arabia is with Argentina,
Mexico, Poland. Iran is with Wales.
U.S. and England, man.
U.S. and England.
God.
Dude, that's tough, man.
That's
the Asian
really
teams
tough.
got fucked this time around, bro.
Yeah, dude, they got definitely dealt a really bad hand, and the host countries too. Qatar being Asian as well, and that's the thing. Qatar are a good team, but you compare them against the group that they're in. They have Netherlands to beat. They have Senegal, and that's the thing. You know, you could say Senegal's not going to be an incredibly good team, but beating Senegal, that's a task in and of itself. So for a team like Qatar, Saudi Arabia, Iran, they're good teams, but are they going to have true success at the World Cup? I think no.